Alright, I've literally just finished unboxing the iPhone 7, and before I even put my SIM in it, I kind of want to stick it in a case. Luckily, VRS Design reached out to me, and they've already got me 3 cases here, so I thought we'd take a quick look at all 3 of them today, try them out on the device, and pick one to wear. Let's get started. Taking a quick look over at the VRS Design website, these 3 different cases are available in a bunch of different colors for $21.99, $24.99, and $29.99. So you're sort of getting varying levels of protection there. Now I have used the High Pro Shield on several of my devices in the past. Absolutely love that case. I am, however, liking the way this sort of a brushed aluminum look to this case is looking, so I might end up with that, but let's just do them one at a time and we'll see what they look like, see how they work, see what sort of protection they offer. Do the pocket knife. Go ahead, just open all 3 of them at once. So going left to right. Of course, with all 3 of these, you're gonna get the case, certificate of authenticity, and that's about it. With the Simply Light, it sort of does what it says on the tin. It's a very thin case. Not to mean it's not going to provide any protection, but it is going to be kind of minimal. But in a nice touch, you do have this kickstand on the back. It is magnetic, so it does clasp to it when you get close enough. It just pulls itself in, and it's not going to pop out or anything. Popping it on the back of the device actually goes on relatively easily. Not sure what I think about the look of this with the black phone, but it's not that bad. It actually has a good feel in the hand. It does offer a very minimal amount of protection, but I think that kickstand is going to be really, really handy. Luckily, all 3 of them do have the kickstand as well. Very nice design choice. So yeah, in terms of just everyday carry, this might be a good option. It also kind of neutralizes a little bit of a camera bump that the iPhone 7 does have. Next up, I think I'll go with this one. This is the Crystal Mix. Now, as you may be able to see here, it does say remove protective film, because if you can kind of see that, it looks really rough right now. There we go. There we go. Protective film gone from the inside. Interesting they would have it on both sides, but whatever. You're gonna wanna make sure, since this one is clear, you're gonna wanna make sure it is completely wiped down inside and out before you put a phone in it, or you're gonna see every little bit. So let's just do the swap over. Wipe the phone down, wipe the case down. All right, very quick, very easy to install. This is all silicone, so it's all very soft to the touch, whereas this one is all plastic. It's got a very plasticky feel. This one being silicone, it has the more sort of rubbery, bouncy feel. So if you drop it, it feels like it may have a little bit more give to it. Just different layers of protection, different amounts of money spent to get the case. Between the 2, I think I would probably end up going with this one. It's a little bit cheaper and I really like the way it looks, but if you really want to see that phone and show off that phone and just have a little minimal layer of protection, this is another option. Almost forgot to test the kickstand on this one. Just pops out like this. It's also magnetic, and it does definitely work. It does get the job done there. And last, but of course certainly not least, is the High Pro Shield. This is a 2-layer case. Now I don't think you have to remove the bumper around the outside to actually put the phone in, so I'm not gonna do that. But you can see here on the inside, it says VRS Design Lab, High Pro Shield for iPhone 7. On the back, of course, you've got that kickstand again, and that brushed black finish. That is one of the reasons this has been my favorite design on all the other devices I've used. And let's just see how it looks and how it works. That was actually super easy to install. It does definitely feel a little bit more sturdy with this on there, a little more solid, and I'm very much up in the air between these 2 at this point. Let's see how this kickstand works. Again, same thing, it is magnetic, so it will stay in there nicely. For the amount of protection you're getting, it is still a relatively thin case, and the kickstand does seem to be working just fine. So yeah, I'm very, very much up in the air between the 2. Realistically speaking, if I want a little more protection, I'll probably be in this case, because you have that bumper around the outside to help you protect the corners and sides, then the layer of silicone underneath to help you protect the rest of the device. Whereas this one, you do lose some coverage, a little bit of protection in some areas around the buttons and around the bottom, but since you don't have to worry about the headphone jack anymore, you don't have to worry about reaching in, this one may be the better option. One way or the other, apparently these are not available on Amazon at this point, so I'll put a link to where you can find these over on VRS Design's website. Thanks so much to VRS for sending these out for me to take a look at. Definitely, like I said, gonna be a hard decision between these 2 for me, just because I'm not a gigantic fan of the super clear cases, but these 2 look awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to hit that thumbs up button down below if you like this, and subscribe to receive all of my videos when they become available, and I will see you again next time.